YouTube is rolling out a redesign to the player page, and I think it's long overdue.
Yes, I agree.
Because there's certain things about it that bug me, the current player. Small things, but things.
Okay.
Nonetheless. Particularly around maximizing the player, the window, as opposed to just having some kind of a gesture, which is what they added, by the way. A gesture or just to turn the display.
Yeah.
And they you had to hit the little tiny square button in the corner to go full screen. And it's just, is that really the best way? They also worked on captions a little bit, took it out of the prime time location and moved it up to the top right corner is the before after on that. And same for autoplay. They put it in a more prominent location from where it was previously. But my favorite of the new features is how they're going to deal with full screen mode in the redesign. Because this is a thing you do 1,000 times, you know, on a typical smartphone. Yeah. Actually, YouTube has been the thing that I miss most about the Galaxy Z Fold 2. Actually, I have it right here. I just looked at it and realized, and it still has battery right now. YouTube on my Pixel feels so trash compared to that huge display.
Whoa.
And never, because it's so big when it's unfolded, you have very few missed presses, clicks, or missed gestures, or missed inputs around the rotation of the device. It's a great YouTube. I mean, obviously, I don't have to tell you. You probably already got it because look at the display, Will. It's a giant. You would want to watch YouTube on there, wouldn't you? So much space to do things. So maybe I got to go back. I don't know. Well, no, I got to use the iPhone now. It's too many phones. But anyway, I'll just say, when it comes to the traditional smartphone form factor, we need something better on the flipping around and on the gestures. And so the new implementation on the new YouTube for both Android and iOS, to enter YouTube's full screen mode, all you got to do is swipe up on the player, and an opposite downward action lets you exit.
Makes sense.
I mean, that's so smooth. Just bang, bang. Throw it up, throw it down. Throw it up, throw it down.
Okay.
Man, I can't wait to try that out. Thank God, something like that. And another way to enter this mode is through a rotate, which will be a suggested action that YouTube also introduced today. It seems like a no-brainer. It seems so obvious. And the little rotate icon is there so you know it's activated, because you know sometimes, Will, you're laying down or something and you don't want it to. You just quickly toggle it off.
Right. It's
lovely stuff. And there's another suggestion that can prompt users to enter the VR player, and there's more suggestions coming in the future where it will kind of within the player make a suggestion for what you should or shouldn't be doing. So iOS and Android, exciting times. Oh, the other thing, it's going to boost the video chapters experience. So it's going to let you click the various chapters within the player to get a list view of the chapters and not just along the playhead. Now, another thing that people were actually tweeting me about is you can no longer tap the playhead to different points. You have to drag it.
Hold it?
You have to drag it.
Oh,
that's something that people were hitting me up with, which I don't know how big of a deal that is, because you still have the double tap for 30 seconds or whatever it is, you know, the double tap. And then, because they were saying people accidentally were tapping along the playhead and kind of spoiling it for themselves, things like this. So we'll see how this all works out. I can't wait to try out the new player.